The man will say no gashishi. I am sending a direct message to him. There is a new sheriff in town. He cannot come to Edo without telling me, because his security will never be guaranteed. Whatever happens to him when he's in Edo State, he will take it. I am serious about it. He came the other day and donated 15 million. Somebody will say, no, guys, she will get 15 million to donate to people. By the time he left, there was crime.
Hoodlums came shooting. You can look at his gate and everything.
Let's see the bullet hole there.
I see the blood marks at his gate. You see the several cars damaged and everything. That is where our democracy has reached.
The hoodlums came for you to know what 2027 will look like. Immediately after we left the ADC headquarters in Benin, we came into the house of Chief Oregun, the former governor, and these hoodlums came, started shooting. These are bullets, started shooting. These are bullets, started shooting, destroying vehicles. You see, they know Tinubu is going to lose in 2027, and they don't want peace.
Yes. Everybody back at me. The other guy carried key. I know that he wants to shoot him.
First of all, I really want to condemn this ugly incident that happened to Mr. Peter Obi. It shouldn't have happened. There is no need to start shooting, whether they targeted P2B directly, whether they were just shooting the vehicles after they left when they were inside the house of is it a Chifonye, former APC chairman. You know, he cross-carpeted to ADC. So he's now in ADC and the ADC leader in Edo State. So you saw the first video when the governor of Edo State, Okpebono, was, boasting and warning P2B not to come to Edo State again. Maybe P2B was thinking that they were joking. I understand that APC government, they have a history. They have ideology. I am not saying this because everyone in APC is evil. No, that's not what I'm saying. Everybody in APC may not be evil, but the normal majority or normal minority has nothing to do with the core values of the party. Let me give you an example of what I'm saying. If you see the way things happen, you will see that anything that is attributed to a member of a group, for example, now, you see what Boko Harams are doing, and the few groups are sponsoring them, who are also Muslims who believe in Sharia. When you look at what they are doing, a lot of Muslims don't like it. Some of the Muslims do not support it. But the people who don't like it and people who don't support it, they don't have what it takes to stop it. Because that is the core value of what they want. And that is why you see most of the time Boko Haram will also kill Muslims. So the major people who are in the party of APC, what they think does not matter. The core value of APC, who came to the power through terrorism, they came to power by importing terrorism, do so many things. And right from that time till now, everybody knows what is happening under APC administration. Canadian court at a time, issued a court judgment saying that APC and PDP are terrorist organizations. This is what we are talking about. This is politics taking too far. Politics taking too far. You may not like Mr. P2B. He don't deserve what he's saying. You may like him. He don't deserve what he's saying. So, if you look at me, in the course of my broadcast, in the course of my, blogging or whatever you are seeing me doing on the internet, there is an angle that I don't dare to go. A lot of people do go that angle. A lot of people do talk about people's life, but no, I don't talk about people's life. I talk about policies. What happens in the public? If you're a public figure, what you are doing, that is what I'm talking about. I talk about. I don't talk about what concerns your personal life. I don't talk about it. So trying to take someone's life, which the APC government have been doing through their proxies. About 8 years ago, they were boasting, that is more than 8 years now, they were boasting of importing terrorists into the country to remove Jonathan. So that mentality, that policy is already in them, and there is nothing you can do about it. There is nothing you can do. So amidst the threat of, threat against Tinubu's government, because they are receiving queries now, a lot of people are trying to figure out how they were able to pay Boko Haram terrorists 2 billion after denying the allegation of RFI that they are not paying the terrorists. I want to let you know, you see, I am not saying you people should not play politics or you should not do this. Know that anybody who becomes president cannot solve this problem. Mark this thing on the wall so that you will not be disappointed. A lot of Nigerians are disappointed today. Totally disappointed. Why? Because they were expecting what does not exist. There is no angel that will be in Aso Rock that can solve the problem of Nigeria. It's a global problem. It's a religious problem, religious and socio-cultural problem. If you say it is not, no problem. Start doing what you are doing. And I see a lot of people trying to say, Nigerians, let's come together and solve the problem. You with who? No, you with who? Go and read the comment section that reported about what Rene Moore presented to Trump, that they want the repeal of Sharia law at the level it is. Not Sharia law because of marriage, as you can see in Kenya, as you can see in so many places, just because of marriage. No, we are talking about Sharia law that promotes terrorism. Sharia law that even creates Sharia court, create Sharia police. No. It's not allowed in a secular state. Go and check the comment section of so many people who actually were commenting. They said no, that their dreams is to make Nigeria 100% Sharia country. You can go and read so many their comments there. So the people actually, believe in this Sharia. Sheikh Gumi said it a long time ago that Boko Haram are blessings to northern Muslims. And you can see the government have been accused of paying them 2 billion. Like, how do we get here? So if you are calling for a revolution, what are you revolting against? Ask yourself this question. What actually are you revolting against? You have to stay distinct there. If you say that you are going to revolt against bad governance, like we did in 2023, if you say you want to revolt against bad governance that is creating insecurity, I want you to ask larger population of Nigerians if they are actually in support with Boko Haram before you carry out a revolt. Because amidst the revolt, the people following you will even kill you. You are leading a protest. People protesting with you will kill you. Nigeria is complicated. So complicated. Anyway, P2B, hold your head high. The only problem I have with so many politicians, especially at the federal level, not state, not local government, not House of Reps, all these people can work with their people easily and help their people to create a better life. But you see at that Abuja, there is a system that we have already, okay? There is a system we have already, and this system will not allow anybody to do anything. Even though, imagine Tinubu during his campaign telling people that if he fights insecurity, that they are going to kill him. If he fights insecurity, they are going to kill him. So, think about this. Think about this. Don't you think that Tinubu is a boy? Tinubu is not a boy. So for Tinubu to say if he fights insecurity, they will kill him. I want you to know that anybody trying to revolt against this, you don't know what they are doing. That is why we are clamoring for international intervention. We know what we are doing and we know what we are doing. Because if in your school, your HOD or your vice chancellor, if it is in Polytechnic, your rector, so if these people, they are actually against you, there is nothing you can do. You have to refer to the governing council, which is, the government of that state, or the federal government.
The man will say no gashishi. I am sending a direct message to him. There is a new sheriff in town. He cannot come to Edo without telling me, because his security will never be guaranteed. Whatever happens to him when he's in Edo State, he will take it. I am serious about it. He came the other day and donated 15 million. Somebody will say, no, Gashishi, why you get 15 million to donate to people? By the time he left, there was crime.
Hoodlums came shooting. If you look at the gate, everything.
Let's see the bullet hole
You
there.
can see the diplomats at the gate. You see the several cars damaged and everything. That is where our democracy has reached.
The hoodlums came for you to know what 2027 will look like. Immediately after we left the ADC headquarters in Benin, we came into the house of Chief Oregun, the former governor, and these hoodlums came, started shooting. These are bullets, started shooting. These are bullets, started shooting, destroying vehicles. You see, they know Tinubu is going to lose in 2027, and they don't want peace.
As they can, when they come out, and they can face me, for this I wait. Yes. Everybody magazine me. The other guy carry key. I know that he wants to shoot and he can for the magazine conference.